got into a beef with the Libjos.
Oh, do tell.
What I'm doing is pointing out the numbers. I'm actually working on another.
A Substack forthcoming. Substack forthcoming.
It's going to be on mass hysteria.
Nice.
And so I'm showing them the numbers out of Africa, and they're all, so what? The ICUs, they're full.
Oh, wait, stop right there. Can I play you my clip before you tell us a story?
Oh, if it is pertinent, of course.
South Africa.
Our correspondent, Nomsa Maseko, is in Johannesburg. She told me hospitals are under strain.
They are severely under strain, particularly in two provinces, the Western Cape and KwaZulu-Natal provinces, where hospitals are at full capacity, some by up to 140%. But it's not just COVID patients that are filling up those beds, but it's also trauma cases which are fueled by crime and alcohol, and also road traffic accidents. The sale of alcohol will be banned with immediate effect in South Africa until the middle of January next year.
Yeah, it's exactly what's going on here, only in South Africa, you can see it, and it's out in the open, because they're locked up, and they're getting hammered and dying. It's not, you heard it very clearly, it's not COVID, no, it's all the other stuff that's going on.
Well, we've had clips from hospitals saying there's no COVID patients in the place, but be that as it may.
Yeah, back to the Libjos.
There's a phrase I don't want to use again. So I'm getting to this thing, and then one of them chimes in and says, "This is great. John's going to obviously not take the vaccine. That moves me up one place."
What, in podcaster land? What is he thinking? Or that's
in the vaccination line.
Oh my God. It moves me up one place. Sticking with the ICU beds for a sec. Boots on the ground breakdown of the constant lack of ICU beds. Anonymous, one of our producers. The change in narrative behind the shortages. Local hospitals in Richland and Kennewick, Washington, got into a big spat a few years ago. It was all about who was allowed to build more beds for their hospital. The long and short of the lawsuit is that bed counts are controlled and awarded by the State Department of Health, and you just can't get more beds of any type because you want more. There has to be a proven need in the area and can't take all the customers a neighboring hospital might have room for. There you go. So if you slam every media outlet with "we don't have enough ICU beds," you can get the public opinion on your side and get more of the highly profitable beds you would otherwise not be allowed to have. You can also use pressure from the, quote, shortage of beds to say the standards of the Department of Health are not right and more beds should be allowed because of the unprecedented times has shown that we're not prepared. So this is the undertone.
Wow, that's a great note.
Isn't that fantastic? The other thing.
That's a great note, and it makes nothing but sense.
Yeah, that's the whole reasoning behind the hospital bed shortage, because you can see video after video from around the world. People are standing outside of the emergency room. No one's there. There's no one inside. It's empty. Now, not all of them, but it seems bullcrappy. But this when I hear this, I'm like, okay.
It's all about the money.
Yeah.
It's all about the moolah.
Yeah, it's all the same sector. I just had an idea. So you could say, hey, Dvorak, you're taking the vaccine. And you can say, no, I've decided to give up my place for my friend, what's his name, fill in the blank Libjo, because he really needs it more than I do. And then the next time you can say it about anybody. No, I really feel that my next door neighbor, I'm giving up my spot for him. I'll get to the back of the line. That's the ticket, baby. Have you taken the vaccine? No. I'm giving up my space for someone else who needs it. But I think it's better. It's more powerful if you specify it.
No, I think that is another one of your little gimmicks. You've come up with a number of these. I'll give you that.
It's a toolkit.
That was like the different things you can say to the TSA. You remember those days?
Yeah. I can't lift my arms above my head.
There's a bunch of things you can do, but that is a great one, and that's exactly what I'm going to say if people ask me what I'm going to get. No, I think other people need it more than I do.
And you can just say, and go ahead. Contact him, because whenever someone hears, hey, I'm here with Adam Curry, he says he's not going to take the vaccine, he's giving his spot up in line for you. I'm sure most people will be like, oh, that's so wonderful. What a nice man.
You are a nice man.
One of the best things.
I'm in on this one.
Okay, good. Noted.
Yeah, oh no.